Wordle. Don't know much about it. Haven't played it. Haven't played Wordle, to be honest. And I know a lot of people have. And a lot of people have been asking me to play Wordle. It's got an extra L in it, which makes it better. From what I can gather, I have to, name the country based on the outline. If I'm wrong, it'll give me a list of countries that are X amount of miles away to help me out, to help me position the country in question. So, I can't help but gaze at this first black outline here. What country is that? Is it Tajikistan? Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do at this. Some I'll get, some I won't. But a lot of you have requested it, so I'm going to play it and hopefully have some fun. So here we go. I'm going to say that that's Tajikistan, but I really don't know. I'm only about, it's a hunch to be honest, about 30%, 25%. It's giving me, okay, it helps me spell it. That's very helpful. Guess. Correct. Amazing. So how do I go again? How do I go again? Is that it? Is that video over? That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. That was shit. No, I'm joking. How do I go again? Is there just one a day then? And I've done it straight away. Yeah, okay. I see how that could be fun for many people. And me, potentially, if I didn't know the country shape. But the fact that there's one a day and the fact that I do know quite a lot of country shapes just from playing GeoGuessr and looking at maps, maybe it's a bit lacking for those reasons. It goes to show what a great game GeoGuessr is, doesn't it? I will say that. The fact that I've done hundreds and hundreds of videos on GeoGuessr really speaks volumes for the game. What I will do though, guys, so as not to make this video the worst I've ever done, is I'm gonna try something that I saw on Jack Sucks at Life YouTube channel, where he tries to draw the outlines of countries, the shapes of countries, and then compares them to the actual shape of the country, which looks a lot harder. Okay, I've had a little look at Jack's video, really enjoyed it. By the way, Jack, if you're watching this or fans of Jack, sorry for pinching your idea, but I just figured it's a fundamentally simple and pure geographical idea, and so you can't keep it all for yourself, basically. Of course, big shout out to Jack's channel. There you go, I've made up for it. So let's do this. I'm going to pick a random country from this Giga calculator, which picks from any country. Okay, so if I get something like Burkina Faso, I am just not going to know the shape whatsoever, or some island nation. It's going to be really quite embarrassing. I'm going to just make my excuses now and cover myself. My memory is weird. I often forget the most basic of details for things, the colours of things, which baffles people sometimes. And I don't know, but I have a suspicion that I could, despite having looked at some of these countries hundreds, if not thousands of times, I don't think a lot of the information went in. So this could be embarrassing. Anyway, first random country, and then I'll draw it on paint, and then we'll compare it to the actual country. Here we go. Yemen. Yemen, okay. Oh, Yemen. Okay, so Oman. Which one's Oman and which one's Yemen? That's kind of crucial. Oman is on the left. Oh, God. Yemen is on the... Oh, shit. Oman is on the right. Yemen is on the left. Because there's a crisis in Yemen. And it's on the left. Because Oman is Muscat. Okay, so you've got the Saudi Arabian Peninsula. I'm just going to... I'm going to say it looks kind of like that. There it is. I'm quite proud of that. That's much better than I thought. Is it a complete coincidence, or is it an extremely deep subconscious awakening that there is a dip at the top of Yemen that goes in like a bird's wings, and I've kind of got that. I think that could be a subconscious, deeply subconscious thing, about as deep as it gets. Other things I've got completely wrong, like this protrusion here and this one here, but I'm pleased with that, and I'm very surprised. Also, let's not forget this island here in future, Socotra. Don't forget the Socotrans. Next one, Laos. Oh, Laos. Oh my goodness. There is real room for embarrassment here. I think I've formed an idea in my head. There's a thin bit and there's a fat bit. See, I just can't picture these countries at all. I haven't been to East Asia, but God knows I've looked at them on the map. No end. Because you've got Burma, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia. Cambodia is like a sort of ball next to Thailand. Laos, I'm going to say, comes up. Oh no. Am I allowed to start again? I'm starting again. I'm just guessing here. Maybe it'll... I'm just feeling it. There. It's like a turkey leg with the skin on it. I want to colour it in like a piece of chicken. That could be terrible. I cannot wait to see just how terrible that is. I don't know what to say. I am really surprised that I've got that close. And I know it's not that close. But again, we've got some sort of... Something told me that there was juts. There was a little arm that came out of here. And that must be from playing GeoGuessr. I mean, it must be. But it's really fascinating me how things can seep into your head even though you paid zero attention to them at the time. Zero attention. Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, I've drawn a turkey leg. So, can only be so amazed. Third one then. Here we go. Yemen again. What are the odds of that? Right, easy. No, I'll pick another one. Equatorial Guinea. I was waiting for one of these. Shit. Mercifully, I have at least looked at it and been aware of its shape. Not studied its shape, just seen it. Acknowledged it as an entity when I was trying to get all the African countries, right? Are we actually recording? Equatorial Guinea. I think it had an island. I'm going to say it's flat at the top. I'm going to say it's flat here, flat there, but then it goes like that. And I'm going to say that there's some sort of island there. Yep, again, I've just gone with the flow, gone with my heart. Could be terrible. I wouldn't have thought the island will be just a circle. So I've gone for a bean shape, a Bertie Bott's bean. Here we go. Okay. That ain't great, is it? That ain't the best. It's the wrong shape. It's more of a rectangle, a horizontal one, more to the point. And then I've literally got even the coast the complete wrong way round. So not only is the shape of it the wrong way round, but the shape of the coast is also the wrong way round. As for the island shape, not only is it bizarrely far north, I have to say, I don't see how they've kind of kept that, but who knows, the politics of it and the history. It kind of is a bean shape though, but it's rotated kind of 90 degrees. So I think for that one, gallant effort, not the end of the world, not an embarrassment. At least I remembered the island. But that is, I think that's a 5. I think it is a 5. I think a 4. No, it's a 4. It's a 4. Next up we have Ecuador. Interesting. Now that is one that I definitely have looked at a fair amount on the map from playing GeoGuessr. So, no excuses really. Now that I have to draw it, I don't know where, I have a bad feeling. I don't know where to begin. So, it's obviously not far off a kind of circle shape, roughly. Like, it's not long and thin like Chile, I know that much. It's, yeah, if you drew a circle, you'd be shaving bits off here and there. This is what I mean, like my memory is terrible. Right, I'm just going to have to try, aren't I? Let's picture the countries around it, that definitely helps. You've got Colombia next to it at the top, and then Peru to the south. To the east, I guess it must be Brazil. But if I don't even know that, then how the hell am I going to imagine the border? Ecuador. It's funny because I know the shapes of certain islands like Mallorca or Menorca or Ibiza much better. Why is that? I don't know. Closer to home, I guess. Ecuador, come on then. This is going to be bad. Right, that's the border with Colombia. That's the Pacific coast. I feel like it comes in here. Maybe not that dramatically, but we'll go with it. That's just a blob, isn't it? Fuck me. That ain't as bad as I thought, I guess. It does have much more. I was wrong about the ball thing. It's got a definite distinctive shape to it, hasn't it? That I've just forgot about. This is thin, and then it's got a big rear end to it. Big rear end. And actually, there's no Brazilian border. So that proves how little I knew about its eastern realms. But yeah, it's got a big rear end that comes out, and it basically forms a big heart shape more than a circle. The border with Colombia was okay. But then after that, yeah, goes a bit pear-shaped, quite literally. But not the worst, I am going to give that a 5. There's less that's gone wrong here than on the previous one, so I'm going to give that a 5. Next, Fiji. Fiji, that's an interesting one. I mentioned islands earlier, didn't I? And Fiji, that is the classic example of an island, if ever I could think of one. Fiji, what shape is it? Oh my goodness. It's quite big, and I think it's safe to say that it's fairly round in general. But honestly, any outstanding features I'm going to be guessing here, really. Fiji, does it have it has a little peninsula on it, doesn't it? I'm just going for it. Fiji. I don't know, is there another little one next to it? Am I thinking of Hawaii? There's something, there's a feature that makes it not just a ball. Oh, let's find out. This is bad. This is going to be bad. I'm sorry, Fijians. Oh, yeah. That's very poor. I imagine most of my rivals, I can't think of a better word, my fellow GeoGuessr professionals, if you like, who, to be fair, are all better than me at GeoGuessr, would wipe the floor with me at this as well. I think GeoPeter, Geography Challenges, and the rest of them, I just think their brains, I just think they've got better memories, and they'd get this much better. Fiji. Can't claim to have studied it much, but to forget its second biggest island, which is almost as big as the first biggest island, Vanuatu, is inexcusable. And there's loads of islands there too. I didn't know that, I have to admit. So that is, on the scale of how wrong I could get things, I think that's a 3. Let's hope we don't go any lower than that. Okay, I'm going to do 3 more for you guys. I know I said I'd do 10, but I'm doing 8. Sorry for those of you who wanted those extra 2. I think 8's, it'll be a nice length, nice video length, not overdoing it. and leaving it open for future videos. So 3 more. Let's see if I can beat 8, which I got on my first one. Was that too generous a score? Maybe so, but I was quite proud of that. Number 6 is Gabon. Oh, Christ. This is intense. Gabon. Fuck. We're going to need a good last 2, because this ain't going to be good. See, if it was Angola or Namibia or Kenya or Mozambique or Somalia, it'd be alright. But Gabon. Okay, well, there's got to be a coast that's kind of like that. That's the Atlantic coast. After that, I don't know, something like that. Wrong about the coast. And wrong about almost everything else. There's a vague correlation how it goes in a bit there. But my goodness, that is far off. People might not know if that's the coast there, but it wasn't meant to be. I'm going to give it a 5 actually, because I think you've got to factor in how obscure the country is. You have got to factor that in. That's why Yemen was so high. You've got to factor that in. Because if I got that accuracy on the UK, it would be pathetic. It would be a 2 or a 1. So I'm going to give myself a 5, and I think that's fair. 2 more. Can I restore things back up to the 7s and 8s? Can I bring that average up? Because right now my average is about 5. Here we go then. The penultimate country. Kiribati. This is the problem with using this generator, because it's just picking completely random ones. I'm gonna do it again because I need one that's better for the good of the video. I don't know what Kiribati looks like. Okay, here we go. Somalia. What do you know? Oh God, I've put a load of pressure on myself now to get Somalia right. I begged for it earlier. Oh, why did I have to do that? Right. Cape of Africa. So you've got this bit here, and it's going to go up. That's the Horn of Africa. And it's going to go down like this. I'm fairly happy with that. I might just rub a bit off here. I think that goes in like that. In fact, no. I don't know the rest of it, the shape of the rest of it. Okay, I'm happier with that. That feels better. Yeah, okay. I think I'm fairly happy with that. At the same time, I'm really not. Here we go. This is a chance to claw some points back. That's wrong on a lot of levels. I've got the horn. I didn't think that it went into a more triangular shape up here. And then I didn't think it went thin and then fatter in the last bit. So that's an example of where I've thought I've done better than I have. Whereas Lao was the opposite. That's a bad one. And it's made even worse by my gloating earlier that, oh, I wish I had Somalia. Then I'd be alright. I'd be great at that. Afraid not. That's a 4 at best. And I think that's generous, but I'm going to give myself a 4. Last one, guys. This has got to be good. Here we go. South Korea. Now this is one we see a lot on GeoGuessr. And it'll be interesting here to see how I do. Surely it's a completely flat border. I am really bad at this. How many times have I looked at this goddamn country? Don't ask me what that is. Okay. I know there's an island down there. I don't know where all of that came from. It's plucked out of my head like an artist would. Very, very bad artist. I'm not that happy with it. I'm just apprehensive. What's it gonna look like? So the left hand side of it isn't bad. It's quite accurate. I've got some inlets here, some caricatured inlets. A bit of a peninsula there, which is kind of there, and it comes out in general. It bulges in the bottom left. I've got this island. What's it called? I thought it was called Daeju, so we'll call it Daeju. Bottom coast isn't bad, but then I've only gone and jutted out about 300 miles on the bottom right and made it into a boot, an old boot. And then to cap it off, I've actually formed a bay almost, curving outwards to the top, when in reality it does the exact opposite. So that is, again, it's mixed, but overall it's poor. And to cap it off, the border isn't even a straight line. Why on earth did I think it was a straight line? I think where I've got that from is it's exactly in the middle. I think they drew it exactly in the middle, but it's not straight at all. It's not even horizontal overall. So that's another 4 out of 10 for me, because it is. It is. How many times have I zoomed into South Korea on GeoGuessr? Hundreds. So that confirms what I thought, guys, that my memory, my brain works in very weird ways. Very weird ways. And I am dreading the flag version of this. I am going to do the flag version. Sorry, Jack. That's stolen from you again. But it's a great idea, by the way. So well done. And thank you. The flag, yeah, flags, if you show me a flag, I'll get it. If you show me a shape of a country, I'll get it. But if you ask me to draw it, I just can't pluck that information out. So yeah, that's an insight into my brain and how bad I am at this. So yeah, give it a go yourselves. Let me know how you did in the comments. And above all, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next dose of geography-based fun. See you there.